Hi everybody, welcome to Lunch with Linda. I'm Thelindabradley with Princess House and I love trying new recipes. So I decided to try a new one today and it's called pineapple salsa chicken. I'm excited about it, so we'll make it together. Does that sound good? The exciting thing about using pineapple to marinate your chicken is it actually has enzymes in here that will break the chicken down. It's important though that you don't marinate it too long. That's very important. So we're actually only going to marinate it for 15 minutes. So you're going to take a large bowl and then this is what we're going to put in. I have all my different ingredients over here. Always the most important thing about the recipe is to read it first to make sure that you have everything. That definitely messes me up half the time. So in our large bowl that we're going to use this to marinate, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. That's easy peasy, all right? The next ingredient we're going to put in is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I already have this out. That made it a little bit easier. And then 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I always recommend that you use low sodium soy sauce because it's very, very high in sodium. It has a lot of good flavor though, so you definitely want it, all right? Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Oh, look at this big jug that I have. This will be interesting. All right, let's hope I don't spill it. There's 1, oh, that's not too bad. And 2, all right. We're gonna need a little bit more olive oil later for when we go ahead and saute it in the skillet. And now I have a mix here, which I already did ahead of time as well. This is a teaspoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of ground cayenne pepper, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And then you're just going to mix all this up. So I also wanted to let you know that if you don't have all of the exact ingredients, you can go ahead and look up what some alternatives are. And one of the alternatives, because I didn't have cayenne pepper here at this house, is I'm using chili pepper. So go ahead and look up substitutions because a lot of the times you're able to just make do with what you already have. So this is a nice liquidy marinade. We're going to add the pineapple to it. But right now what we're going to do is to take 2 tablespoons out of it and add it to the smaller dish because that's going to help make the pineapple salsa for the top. So I'm just going to take out 2 tablespoons and then put it in the smaller dish. All right, you ready? So now we have our next portion. Now what we're going to do is take the medium-sized bowl. That's this one. And we're going to add, so I did some of the work in advance. I chopped up the onion already. And so this is the red onion, and you want to have about a cup. This is why I love the food scoop, right? How easy is that? So this is going to be for the salsa. I'm so excited about this. All right, so now we have to cut the pineapple, and I decided to show you the easiest way to cut a pineapple. I love it. So it's so easy, I never knew it before. All you have to do is cut off the head and the tail. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. I'm looking inside because this pineapple's been sitting a little bit and I'm worried that it's not all good. There's a couple little brown spots, we'll just cut them out. So then what you do is just cut your pineapple in half, and then what you're going to do is cut a V through the section because in that middle is the core. So you're just going to cut a V down the middle, and basically what you're doing is cutting out this core. This is the part that you don't want. And then cut it, right? That's it, done. And now you're gonna cut this one in half. And if you're cutting pineapple to eat or whatever, you can just cut it slice, right? Can you see how I do that? And then just cut it on the side. And that's it. So easy, right? So now what we want to do is take this pineapple, and for some of it, I'm going to make very, very small pieces. And this is going to be put into the marinade. So this is about 2 tablespoons of the pineapple. And you want the juice with, I'm making a lot of noise here. So you want to go ahead and dice this one really, really thin because this is going to help marinate your chicken. And this has, I guess marinate is the correct word. This has all of those enzymes that I was telling you about earlier that will really help break down the chicken and it'll make it so moist and delicious. I'm very excited about that. These days it's been so hot lately, we're on a heat wave, and I've been making my foods earlier in the day. It's just easier and less hot, and I'm also more in a mood for it. Sometimes at the end of the day, I'm just so hot, I don't even want to bother cooking, so it gives me an opportunity to do it all in advance. So you're just gonna mash it up nice, get all your juices going, and we're gonna add this to the marinade. All right, all the juices are in there. Here's another little trick for you. If you're not going to use a food scoop, because I want the juices to come, when you go to push things off your board, don't use it with your knife blade down. Your knife blade is the most delicate thing, and if you're pushing it, you're doing it the wrong direction and it dulls it. So flip your knife upside down and push it off that way. That's another way to do it. Get all of those juices in there. Okay. And now we're just going to mix this up, and this is going to be the marinade for the chicken. What I'm going to do is add my chicken breast, which I already have cleaned and ready to go. And then we're going to marinate this for 15 minutes only, no longer. I'm going to set a timer. Where is my timer? My grandson loves my little timer. It looks like a little bee. And what does that mean? That means he's got it somewhere. All right, I'll look for the timer. So I'm just making sure that all of this has the marinade all over top, right? Good to go. 15 minutes. All right, I'll look at the clock and figure it out that way. Then what we want to do is finish our salsa. And so now for the salsa, what we want to do is add some more of the pineapple. And again, you can make these chunks smaller for however you want. It's your decision how much to make. What's going to happen is once we cook this, we're going to serve it on a bed of rice, and we are going to use the pineapple salsa over top of it, right? Great summertime meal. All right, join me back 15 minutes or so. We already made the pineapple salsa and we made the marinade. I let the chicken soak for 15 minutes only. That's all you need because the pineapple has those extra enzymes that help break it down. Now what I did was put it in a nonstick pan. I used the 10-inch. I have 4 chicken breasts. I let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes and then flip it over. It smells amazing. I'm very excited about this meal and I can't wait to taste it. You can see that in the pan a little bit, that the sauces are all congealing together. So I'm going to make this for later. I'm making the chicken ahead of time so that it's easy. I'm going to just serve it over top of, this is a combination of quinoa and brown rice. And then of course I have my pineapple salsa to go on top of it. And it's a great, quick summertime meal. Start to finish, it probably only takes about 30 minutes. And that's what I look for, quick and easy, delicious meals. So follow me, Thelindabradley at myprincesshouse.com. I hope that you are on my Facebook group. I have a group called Let's Get Cooking, and I have all kinds of great recipes for you to try. But this is the new one, pineapple salsa chicken. Just in time for summertime. All right, see you next time.